Hey there, this is Brett with another comic book review of G.I. Joe number 6. This issue here is the first appearance of October Guard, the Russian version of G.I. Joe. This was published back in 1982, and back in the day, back in December of 1982, the Russians were not our allies. They were our somewhat enemies, political enemies. So you'll see a lot of, in the next couple of issues, Russians being the so-called bad guys, rush to get something, rush to be the first, and stuff like that. And so you see the typical Russian gear, Russian outfits, the Red Star, etc., etc. And again, it's G.I. Joe versus Russia, October Guard trying to get their spaceship, aircraft, etc. And then Cobra shows up. Let's see if we can do this here. And there's Cobra Commander. So, anyhow, this is iconic. This is one of the G.I. Joe iconic pictures of the 80s of advertising. I believe I remember seeing that a lot when I was growing up. But in the end, it's Russia versus G.I. Joe trying to get a prize, which is a common theme in the movies of that era. If you watch a lot of Russian movie, a lot of U.S. movies, Russia was the enemy, political propaganda and stuff like that. So, if you like G.I. Joe, having this is a key, is a mainstay. Because it tells you the some of the background of the political nature of G.I. Joe. Over the years, you don't hear a lot about October Guard. It's mostly G.I. Joe versus Cobra. Every now and then, I believe in the second series by Devil's Due Publishing, they make an appearance and stuff like that. So, but it's a long time before you see another October Guard appearance. So, and a little tidbit here. This is what the first edition or first printing looks like, with the M and the white Spider-Man here. And here is the second printing, 75 cents, and a black Spider-Man. This one came out in 1986. This came out in 1982. So, and inside here, you'll see second printing. If you'll watch my next review of G.I. Joe number 7, I will point this out to where you'll be able to find the second printing in the comic book, like I just showed you here. And I believe this came in a 3-pack that you can find at your grocery stores, your a place where I grew up in Dibbles, drugstore had this, 3-packs. You can probably find them at the time in your Walmart section and stuff like that. Kmart, back in the day, was the big box store where I grew up. So, anyhow, if you don't have this issue, it's not that expensive, but yet still, condition is everything. I believe I paid $8 for this back in 2005 from a comic book store, which is, I can't remember the name of it now, but it's called Lone Star. I think it's called by something else now. one of the biggest comic books in Texas. Comic book stores or comic book retail, secondhand stores in Texas, maybe in the United States. So, anyhow, this is what first and second printing looks like. So, until next time, take it easy, stay out of trouble, bye.